So everybody, this is the next little video. It's for making the spring holder. So we just previously made that. We made our valve. So we have our valve turned down on our lathe, cylinder head made, and now we're going to say it's the last piece of material that's been left in the chuck from making the valve. What you can do here is, on this last piece of material, you're going to make your spring holder. So that's the part which fits in here, that's holding on and down. It's holding that spring in position of the pin. So we're going to make that part next. It's very simple to make, and I'm going to do that straight away. So to do that, what we're going to do here is we're going to need to center drill a hole and then drill a hole through with a diameter 10 drill bit. So we'll take your chuck, pop your chuck in, wind forward your 60 mil as you always do, and then slide in your chuck, drilling forward, adjust your speed up again, correctly to shoot the drill bit. And you're drilling forward, creating a pilot hole for that drill bit. Pilot hole for the diameter 12 for the diameter 10. You create your pilot hole for the diameter 10. Now, we're going to remove out the center drill bit and pop in a diameter 10 drill bit. There's no need here to ring this hole, just go straight in with a diameter 10 drill bit. Have that in position. Adjust your speed by 800 RPM on your lathe. And then powering on your lathe again, locking your tailstock, and you're drilling in here. Usually it needs to be 6 mil deep, so you can set your tailstock, ensure you're 6 mil deep. So you're going 1, turn, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 25 deep. It's plenty. Ensuring it's to the correct depth. And now what we need to do is, for the spring holder, we check our drawing on the dimensions of our spring holder. That little spring holder part, as we can see on our drawing sheet here, is the diameter 20 is there, the hole going through is 10 we've created, and we need to reduce down a shoulder here 3 mil thick, 3 millimeters thick. We need to be 4 millimeters off the diameter 20 to get to where 16. So we use a part and off tool. The part and off tool is 3 millimeters thick to do that job for us, and there's no need here for the turn down tool. It'll save you some time. So it's this little part. Take your part and off tool then, touch the tool off the end of the piece, zero your Z, tool's touching the end of the part, then bring the tool over. The width of that is 3 mil, which the blade. Okay, over your 3 millimeters, and now zero your X, the tool is touching from the part, so the tool is touching the part, and you need to reduce down this part by 4 millimeters. X, 0, enter, powering on, and you're going to reduce down here by 4 mil. Finish your machining down. So that takes off nice at the final length. So there we see, that's our little shoulder created, diameter 16. We have the 10 millimeter hole created, so we've now reduced this shoulder down from 20 to 16, and we've drilled that hole through 10. So what simply to do now is, from position you're in, which is there, you need to move over the final 6, make our finished part. So zero your Z, and then come out and over 3, plus with the tool, which is 6. That makes our finished part correct length. So if you look at it from here, like a fraction. There we go. And now all we're going to do is, it's a good idea just to catch that part before it falls out. So I always recommend, it's easier than getting out of the bin. So for safety reasons, always remove, if you can, remove the drill bit from the chuck. Never good to have it in. Remove out that drill bit from the chuck, safety wise, in position. So pop in your chuck back up, and we're going to use the revolving centre just to catch that part before it falls out into the bin. So we're going to use a bit of coolant for parting off. So it's just visually hanging there, it's not supporting, it's just to kind of catch the piece. And just applying the coolant onto the tool, changing direction, making sure the plunger is pulling out. Speed again is at 800 RPM, AT8X is our feed, powering on our lathe. And now you are just machining in across that part. That's your valve. And that's your valve. Just as it falls out, your valve there, your revolving centre just gets caught it. It can be slightly hot, so it's always good to put a bit of coolant on before you remove it and the part. And then finally then, just to take that out of the way, that's your finished piece. And what sometimes happens is you get a small bit of material at the back that you can remove out with little pliers or with a file. So that just literally just breaks off the back of it. That's our finished piece. And then our little valve that we've made already to fit into that nice and snugly. Might be a bit of a burr on the piece just as it's going in, so just be kind of careful on that little part. But we can see there that that's the part which slides into it. So that's the first two parts. So we now have the valve, spring holder made. We have our cylinder head. Turn down, all the work done on the lathe, and all the hole drilled. The next video we'll look at now putting this cylinder head onto the mill machine, machine down, and create a flat section on top, removing by 5mm, drilling a hole here, diameter 16, and creating 2 slots on the side. Thanks very much. That's the first few videos. Thank you very much.